Hello to all my friends out there, and I wanted to mention something. I am becoming highly suspicious that some of these respiratory and allergy like symptoms are caused from the chemtrails. A couple days ago I mentioned to you guys that the dog was sick and he threw up twice, and I said to my son, what did he throw up? Was it something he ate? And he said, no, it was some yellow gunky stuff. And I go, oh, it's disgusting. Well, the night before, I felt really nauseated as well, and I threw up. And I said, well, how was he? And he said, well, after he threw up, he was fine. And it was the same thing with me. And I was not sick. I just go, oh, man, I just feel like I want to vomit, So my little next door neighbor was sick too, with some yellow gunky looking stuff too. So one of the places the respiratory infections can come from is the air. And if they're bombarding the air with chemicals, that's going to affect the population. It really is. I am highly suspicious that some of these respiratory infections are caused from these chemicals in our atmosphere. I always thought it's pollution from the ground, all the exhaust, which if you've seen the freeway here, by my apartment, it's 24 hours a day. There's a lot of exhaust and chemicals in the air anyway. Today I was watching, you guys check out Mike Morales. He usually does a live chat every night for an hour, and it's on the weather and the chemtrails. And then check out Richie from Boston did a really good video showing the chemtrails where he was. And I never really noticed them myself. But now that I know what they are, I just thought, well, it's just jet fuel because we have the airport here. But now I'm highly suspicious that these are chemtrails. And so I think a lot of these allergies and respiratory infections are caused from the pollutants in the air from the chemtrails. And in Arizona, I saw video that a lot of people are finding heavy metals in the drinking water. I would suggest bottled water. I mean, you want to do everything you possibly can. And if you notice allergies, if you notice your allergies are bothering you, I would move inside just to make sure. It's not worth it. The heavy metal is nothing to mess with. One of my customers got heavy metal poisoning, and at the time all he could figure out is maybe we thought a long time ago that maybe he ingested some fish when he was overseas, and stuff that had been in the water, which there could be. Well, we know there's heavy metal poisoning in the fish. You got to be very careful with fish like albacore. I like to eat tuna fish every single day, but I don't think that's very smart. So now it seems like possible maybe we can get some of these heavy metals out of the sky. And the thing about heavy metals is once you get those in your brain, you don't get them out. And heavy metal poisoning is usually fatal. So that's just something to think about. My son goes, well, Mom, it's what you focus on. You shouldn't be focusing on this. You should be focusing on the positive. Well, you guys, I'm focusing on the weather right now. I'm focusing on the chemtrails right now. I mean, don't be paranoid, but if you're suffering allergies, maybe it's worse than allergies. Maybe it's exposure to the chemtrail chemicals. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.